If you wanna find me, yeah, I'm in the front row. Got my 2 tickets on me, I'm in the front row. It's the best place to be, yeah, I'm in the front row. Best place to be, yeah. If you wanna find me, yo, I'm in the front row. Got my 2 tickets on me, I'm in the front row. It's the best place to be, yeah, I'm in the front row. Best place to be, yeah. So what's colder than ice and even hotter than a flame? I be in the front row, chilling at a ball game. Yeah, you know what they say, when you're having fun, time flies. Catch me courtside, chilling with the inside. Scoop, come on, tell me how you want it. Catch me on the court, it's the best view in sports. Whether you're Lakers or Arizona Wildcats, whether you're Dodgers, Kings or Galaxy fan. In the front rows, got everything that you need, from news and videos and all in between.
Perfect. This is good job. I see it, sponsored by In the Front Row. I got my boy Jackson Woullard in the building, man.
Hello,
Talk
hello.
your shit, man. Introduce yourself to the people, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm Jackson Woullard. My players know me as Coach J Wool. That's my Instagram, JWool7. I coach at Mary Star of the Sea, and I'm here to talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, to my players, I know I don't curse in front of y'all, so you could go ahead when you see this. Tell me do 5 push-ups. I got y'all.
Y'all heard him. Hold him to that accountability. Hey. All right, let's get this joint started. Hot or cold?
You said hot or cold? I love it hot, man. I love it hot. Yes,
all right.
sir.
Late nights or early mornings?
Oh, come on, man. I'm a late night man all the way.
All right, Lil Baby or Lil Durk?
Oh. I'm going Lil Baby. I listen to Lil Baby way more than Lil Durk. I can't even lie.
We're gonna go. Let's go XX, or we gonna go Juice WRLD?
Juice all the way. I love X. Listen to me. I love X. I started with X on that Rest in Peace Roach. But listen, once I heard Lucid Dreams, bro, everything changed for me, man. Beautiful.
Respect. All right. What's your all-time favorite song? Like this song play, you're gonna go crazy every time.
Oh, I mean, there's a million songs that I go crazy for.
What's the one like every time it play, you gotta turn up?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with The Bee's Knees by Juice WRLD.
Okay.
I know that's a little, you know, nobody really know about that one, but
that's how I know you really a Juice WRLD fan. That's how we know. That's how we know you really a Juice WRLD fan.
You know the deal.
All right, well, let's get into these other questions, the nitty gritty. All right, man. So talk to me, man. You played collegiately. You played in high school, right? Did you play Pop Warner?
I actually was too overweight to play Pop Warner. So I played for, you know, me and you went to Cafe. So we played flag in middle school, you know, so I was a part of that team in my youth. But yeah, I really didn't start playing until high school. Right there, you got my jersey hung up.
Okay. Talk to me about your experience at Sarah.
So at Sarah, man, you know, I never really appreciated how much we worked, how hard we worked. But I appreciate it now because we've always had a winning season. I've never had a losing season at Sarah. And talking to a lot of players now that played in different high schools, you know, they're like, oh yeah, you know, it'll be a blessing if we make playoffs. But at Sarah, it was just natural to make playoffs. And, you know, playing there, it was a lot of work. You know, I have meetings during lunchtime with all my friends, have fun, weight room in the morning. I had to take the bus because my mom didn't want to wake up that early. But, you know, we won a lot of games. I learned a lot. So Sarah is the foundation of my entire football career. And I thank Coach Altenberg for everything he's done for me.
Man, that's lit, bro. See, a lot of people don't understand and appreciate like certain things that they were going through in the past, because you going through it, you know what I'm saying? You don't really understand it until you get older, and like people be like, oh, you went to Sarah, oh, you did this, and it's like, Yeah, bro. And it's like, dang. Like if I would have known this, when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? I'd have probably understood certain things and probably moved a different way. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the mindset. But now that you understand that, it's a beautiful thing because it's not too late. Now you can get your younger players to understand that and pass that mentality on. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
talk to me about being an athlete and transitioning to a coach. Like, was that hard for you? Like hanging up your own career and going and like, oh yeah, I want to coach these kids and help their career, bro.
Yeah. So, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, the transition from a player to the coach, it's a huge transition because it's almost like you're jumping from just having fun, going out there and to a big responsibility because now it's just not just you.
Mm-hmm.
You have 50, 60 bodies you have to account for, making sure you don't just put the best out there. Everybody has to play. And it's huge, it's widely different because being a player, you think about yourself, your pregame, everything you do. I used to stretch, pregame and put on music, be myself.
Mm-hmm.
As a coach, literally before a game, we don't have a medical staff at my school, so I'm literally taping players, making sure their screws are set in. And I'm setting up the game plan at the same time. It's a huge difference, monumental.
Oh man, hey, and you don't even think about certain stuff like that until you get into those situations and stuff like that. So, what do you like better, player or coach?
Coach, 100%. Coach, 100%. Because as a player, you can impact lives, like just by being a good teammate. But as a coach, man, I literally have parents. Parents gave me gifts at last year because this is my second year coaching. Parents gave me gifts at their kids' award show, and that showed me like, hey, this is different, right? Because at a show where I'm broadcasting the kids, tell them their accomplishments, their parents are giving me stuff. Actually, if you don't mind, can I show them something a kid got me?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah,
really
give us
cool.
the little starter, man. Look. Hey, shout out to the parents for showing love to the coaches, man. 100%. Look, we saw y'all right now. Look, your gift for to be on the show.
Yeah.
And they pay attention. Look, and they pay attention.
Exactly.
That's crazy. That's crazy right there. I know you enjoyed that one.
Yeah, dude. I keep it right on my shelf, right above my bed, because this means so much to me. Because one of the very first practices, I told them, hey, my favorite artist is Juice WRLD, and like I asked them, hey, what's your favorite artist? A lot of them don't even, a lot of the guys are kids, so they're still trying to get their mind together. But the fact that this kid is from one of my guys, Albert DeRazy. Shout out to him. He actually remembered that I love the Juice WRLD, and I really appreciate him for that. It's awesome.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man. So, what inspired you the most to become a coach?
Well, one being my little brother, because just automatically, he's a junior in high school right now, but I've been coaching him, not officially coaching, not the title, but mentoring and telling him different things and how to play better. Since he was playing Pop Warner, he played Pop Warner when he was in 6th grade. So literally it started when he was a kid, right? And I've been telling him different things. And I loved it, right? Like I would watch his games, write notes, saying like, hey, this is what you need to work on, right? And so when I got the opportunity to become a coach, it was almost natural. It was almost natural because it's like being offensive lineman all my life, coaching my brother, and then teaching offensive line to new players. There was no misstep, right? There was almost no learning process whatsoever because I've always been doing it.
Right. And
it's so cool, because my brother's a junior now. He's actually getting college interest, and it's beautiful to see, just everything happening when you start from somewhere, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So that's where I get my inspiration from, is my little brother Jacob.
And you know something crazy? I can relate to that completely because my little brother is finna play for the Compton Seahawks. Shout out to the Compton Seahawks,
Yeah.
and it's just, and that's one of the reasons why it's starting to inspire me to want to coach. You know what I'm saying? Just coaching him, waking up every day, and him wanting to do that, giving that same energy back. Like, bro, when we gonna work out today? Can we go work out today? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Him being, you know what I'm saying, 9 years old and want to do that on our own. Like, I used to take him to the beach before I went to college, heavy. We used to go to the beach all the time. You know what I'm saying? Every time I come back for the summer, it's like, bro, can we go to the beach and work out? 6 a.m, he wake up himself and be like, can we go to the beach and work out? You know me, I wake up, like, let's go. You feel me? You want to work out? Let's do it. You want to put in work? I'm finna give you, feel me, give you that right energy. So I can relate to that 100%. So you got any advice for any upcoming players, college players, athletes that's transitioning out of college? Just any advice for them?
Yeah, hey, the biggest thing for any coach, like, you will be desirable to anybody if you stick in the weight room. And I know it sucks. I I hated the weight room coming out of high school. Colleges always look for how strong you are, right? They'll look at your bench press. You know, they like to see the field work. You know, that's how you get their eye. But when they really come to see, like, if you're at junior college, like when Iowa came to scout me, they wanted to see my bench press, they wanted to see my squat, and they wanted to see my deadlift, because they're putting an investment into you, right? So they have to see that you put in the actual hard work that nobody wants to do before they see you on the field doing what everybody wants to see you do. Weight room, 100%. And can I give a little more about different things?
Yeah, go give it.
Yeah, so
you gonna answer that, man. Come on.
So
go ahead.
the next big thing, you're fresh. Yeah, when you're new, you're fresh, you take mental reps. You have to be the best in the classroom and the best student on the field. Because look, I love to see it. I love to see it when I'm teaching steps right with them, like when they're in the line, when it's not even their turn, they're taking steps. That means they're paying attention, and that means they want to learn. That means they want to play. And I noticed that. I want to put them on the field more, because I'm like, hey, once this guy leaves, I know this younger guy knows the steps. So always take mental reps, be number one in the classroom. And you're on par. You're on par. You're probably already above the guy that's ahead of you now, if you're taking steps that they didn't take back then. So that's a big thing, is mental reps.
Okay. You got some more then? You were talking about you going to give us some more. What? Give us one more, man. Give us one more.
Yeah, I mean, you know, of course, don't lie to your okay, let's say this. You know, if you have to go somewhere, you have to do something, life happens in football. You don't have to lie to your coach and say, oh, I can't make practice because blah, blah, blah. Tell them why you can't make practice, you know, and just be honest, because, hey, when somebody tells me they can't make practice straight up and they be like, this is the reason why, my family planned a vacation, I'll be like, that's perfectly fine, because there's more to life than just football, right? Mm-hmm. But when you're honest to your coaches, that goes a mile, right? Because then it's like, this kid is honest to me, I'm gonna be honest to them, right? I'm not gonna BS them. I'm gonna make sure they know what's going on, what's my plan for them, and prepare them when they go on vacation. When they go on vacation, here's a little homework. And that's not punishment. That's just to make sure they're up to date, so that way when they come back, they're not falling behind. Because that's what I hate, is a guy that listen, I hate a guy that doesn't know the playbook. And I love all my kids, but I can't play you if you don't know the playbook. So I'll give you homework, I'll give you assignments. Shoot, I have a group chat with all my linemen right now, you know, on Instagram, just going over plays. They have any questions they can ask me, you know, because I want to be fully transparent as possible because I want them to be as successful as they can be. So be as transparent with your coaches as you can. They're just here to help.
Okay. That's it. Hey, that's good stuff. Any do's and don'ts because you say weight room, so that's a do. You know what I'm saying? Being honest, that's a do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what are the don'ts? Like what's the ones where it's like if an athlete do this, it completely turns you off as a coach?
Always wear the proper equipment. Let's go with the proper equipment. So if you wear sandals or Crocs to the weight room, that's strike one. That might be strike 1, 2, or 3, right? Because you know what I'm saying? Listen, because I'm always thinking in the weight room, hey, I need to avoid injury as much as possible, right? And we're like, I know we have max days, you know, we have all this, but I mean, if you show up in Crocs, it's like, my guy, you're asking to, like, if weights drop on your foot, you're asking to be out for 6 to 7 weeks. And you know, it's that's my main, you know, I'm not gonna say that's my main thing. That's a huge pet peeve for me. That's a don't. And then also we're going to properly equip, you know, we're coming this season where a lot of high school players are getting their helmets, shoulder pads. Hey, you get your helmet, you know, I understand the first day you're buckling up, but once you get home, put your helmet on, see how it feels, see how it fits. If you don't have the right air, buy an air pump. I got an air pump for $10. You know, a basketball pump works for it. Believe it or not, basketball pump works for helmets. It's crazy, right? But you know, help yourself before you come to practice, especially if you're gonna come late to practice, and then you're like, oh, my helmet doesn't fit. Oh, I'm missing a piece. Oh, for my shoulder pads, they're not strapped right. You know, you have a support system at home where your parents, I know everybody doesn't have that, and I understand that completely. That's why I want to help the people that don't have that, but for the people that do have that, utilize it. You know, you have, if your parents can pick you up, drop you off, you know, buy stuff for you, do that, then you have the ability to ask them, help me with my helmet. Look at me in my shoulder pads. See how does it look? That way, when you come to practice, you don't have to ask a coach, you know, am I straight? You feel good because your parents said, hey, I feel good. Your guardian said, your brother said, you look good. So you feel good. You know, so that's a major do that, right? Because feeling good, the better you feel, the better you play. Straight up. Right, because practice is full speed. So I hate walkthroughs in practice. Right, practice is always full speed. So feel good in practice. So you go full speed.
I felt that, bro. Walkthroughs kill me, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Walkthroughs kill me. I just want to get 7-on-7 or something. We could talk about this going fast. We could do this same. We could do the same thing you just said going fast, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, walkthroughs killed me, bro. That's one thing I'm telling you, bro. Especially when you one of them players that already watch film and stuff like that, and it be like, and you got them players on the field that be asking like the questions where it be like, bro, just watch film. Like you would notice if you watch film. Like
that's it.
Like that's the questions that blow me. It'd be like, bro, if you watch film, you shouldn't be asking those questions at all, bro. You should know these already. Like if we going over this on walkthrough on this Friday, that we could be chilling at the crib, bro.
Exactly.
We here talking to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. So that's what that is. So that's the only thing that blow me as a player when players like just don't try to prepare. Like,
yeah,
like you got them players that really be trying and just a little slow. And you know what I'm saying? That's just okay. It's okay. You're just a little slow. So we gonna help you because most of the time, them the ones that be balling, bro. He try. He be trying. He just a little slow, man. So you gotta explain it to him a little bit more, bro. So you'll go that little extra mile because he's showing you that effort. He just a little, you know what I'm saying? You a little on the opposite side. That's all.
Yeah,
so
exactly, man.
Yeah, so. We already know it's a couple of y'all out there that got a couple loose screws, bro. We know. We know, bro. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, man. I still love you, but you got a couple loose screws. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all are when y'all see this episode. So you go, hey, Jackson laughing, but if y'all seen football Jackson at Southwest, Jackson a little crazy too when he get in game mode. Hey, Jackson, then he get mad enough, he'll slam his head into the locker and dare you to say something to him. And dare you to say something to him. You're not locked in enough.
You know the deal.
Hey, Sarah, especially if you get that Sarah energy, bro. That Sarah energy lock into you, and we get to losing and people laughing and bro.
Yeah, that's not
it's
right.
A wrap. It's a wrap.
You know.
It's a wrap, bro. That's one thing. I'm gonna let y'all know a little insider about player Jackson, bro. It's one thing that Jackson hated, bro. If we was losing and people not taking it serious, like you laughing or just, bro, that's one thing I always seen you hate it. I hated it too, but you hated enough to where you will say something about it. Like tell people to shut up, like all that, bro. Like you shouldn't be laughing, like on the bus, all that, bro. So that's how you became a leader of our team, because you was willing to say that. Everybody grown, but you didn't care. You know what I'm saying? You grown, but we shouldn't have to tell you this type of stuff. Like, why you laughing after we lost? Like, what's funny? Like, what's funny, man? So just a culture thing. That was just a culture thing, but you understand that as you get older, you know? So yeah, so some more questions for you, man. How does it feel like just being able to have all this responsibility now? Like you was the player waiting and you know what I'm saying, waiting to get the okay or being that star player, you know what I'm saying? Now you got to coach that star player. Now you got to deal with them egos, that ego that you used to have, you know what I'm saying? So how does that feel like?
You know, a lot of times it's stressful. You know, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it does get to me, but you know, it's all about keeping your composure and then, you know, having love for your players. Because I'll straight up tell you, I love all my players, right? Like I treat them like they're my mentees, I'm their mentor. So I straight up love them. And you know, it teaches you patience, it teaches you compassion, and you know, just straight up it teaches you a lot. And talking to those players, you know, you see yourself a lot. You see yourself. Like I look at my players and I'm like, dang, I used to do that. I used to be me. And you know, that's when you interject yourself into where your coach might have not said anything to calm your nerves before a game. That's where I'm like, okay, this guy's a little too excited. Well, not too excited, you know, because being excited is a good thing. But I'm saying, like, you know, he's not himself. Let me talk to him, right? Because that you got to make sure your players are up to date, you know, up to par with themselves, because a lot of these guys have a lot of outside factors with it. And so talking to them, you know, it really brings them down to earth, and it brings yourself down to earth because you're one-on-one with that kid, you know. And I find it awesome, completely awesome.
That's dope, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's dope, man. We're not trying to get you out the coaching team, man. So any of your players see this, don't get scared, man. I'm just trying to ask my boy some questions. Look, man, where you see yourself coaching in the next 5 years, bro?
In the next 5 years, hey, I mean, you know, everybody gonna say the league. You know what I'm saying? If you're coaching and you don't say you want to coach in the league, are you really coaching?
Hey,
you know?
I love that. Talk your shit, man. I love that. Right. That's the A. I love that, bro.
Or give me that Lincoln Riley contract, man. Because I think he got like it's $500 million, and like, you know, he comes with a Malibu mansion, and he gets like free helicopter rides from the school. That's cool. I mean, come on, man. You know, I mean.
So who would be your dream team in NFL coach for?
Oh, Rams. I'm a huge Rams fan.
Yeah. So yeah. So I can't even say your Super Bowl sleeper, because we already know the Rams, huh? Yeah, they already know the Rams, huh? The 2-peat, man. You talking about 2-peat, man. So How you
Yeah.
feel? So let's talk about that real quick. Since you're a
Yeah.
big Rams fan, man, how you feel y'all gonna do this season? With Allen Robinson, you got Cooper Kupp coming back. No Odell this season, but you still got Matthew Stafford and a lot of the younger guys coming back, man. How you feel, man? How you feel about them coming?
Yo, wait, I gotta talk to you about Odell because I believe Odell's still gonna come back. It's just what I believe the contract situation with him is they're gonna wait until around October, November when he's able to go to finally put him back on the contract because they don't want to pay him for nothing. You know, that's the biggest thing. Like, and that's the same thing with Green Bay, and I think the Patriots are in the running too. They don't want to pay him for nothing, right? So that and he admitted that he wanted to be back in LA. He said they just have to pay him, right? So I feel like they're gonna figure out some contract because the salary cap, I don't know what that is about. Because I don't think the Rams care about the salary cap. Being able to sign Allen Robinson, Bobby Wagner, Cooper Kupp to that new deal, Matt Stafford to a new, Aaron Donald to being the highest defensive player ever. That's freaking crazy, right? And I just feel like they can make anything happen with Odell Beckham. And going to the season, what the season's gonna look like, man. You know, I could confidently say because I think we play Green Bay in Green Bay. That's the game. Like we the Rams can't beat Green Bay at Green Bay. That's 100%. But everything else is a win to me. I do not see them losing a single game. Yeah. Bucks. I guess they're gonna win against the Bucks. I think they play the Cowboys against the Niners. They play the Chargers this year. Now I feel like that Chargers is gonna be that game of LA. When they play I think it's a December game. That's gonna be the game of LA right there. And yeah, everybody's gonna see like, okay, the Chargers is not LA's team, the Rams is, right?
Okay.
So
okay.
This season's gonna go all the way, man. All the way. I'm going 15-1 for the Rams.
15-1?
15-1.
Y'all heard it. 15-1 from Jackson, man. 15-1, man. He said they're gonna have a crazy. He said they come back making history.
100%.
History, man. Hey, I'm a Colts fan over here, bro. So you know how that goes, man. I love it. Hey, go blue, man. Colts Nation over here, bro. Hey, Matt Ryan coming in this season. Got it's high hopes. You know what I'm saying? I hope you give me a good. We'd take 400, 300 yards a game. We'll take that.
Ice.
You know what I'm saying? With Matty Ice, we'll take that with a couple of touchdowns, 2-3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? We'll take that because we got that boy, that stud back there, Jonathan Taylor. You feel me?
Okay, yeah. Hey, that's a guy.
Hey, he got that stud back there, Jonathan Taylor, and we still got my boy Michael Pittman. You know what I'm saying? And Pierce, Pierce, he gonna come in, he gonna do something, he gonna shock the NFL. He got that speed on him. You know what I'm saying? And with them having to stack that box on Jonathan Taylor, that speed gonna help. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, man, because Quentin Nelson, man, that's the dude, man. I can't think of a better lineman besides Trent Williams and freaking Quentin Nelson, man.
Hey, I'm loving what you're talking about right there, man. I'm loving what you're saying right there. Look, hey, that's that dude. That is that dude, bro. That is that dude, bro. I'm telling you.
I'll put my
him, Big Q, and Jeff Saturday is my best lineman in history, bro. My favorite lineman in history. There's you can't argue me like them. The only lineman that you cannot change my mind on. Can't change. You cannot. Like you can't argue, like, bro. To me, it's nobody better than them two. That's just me, bro. To you, look, that's just me. That's just me. Right now, ain't nobody better than Big Q. And to me, Jeff Saturday is just one of the best to me. That's just my guy. You know what I'm saying? That's just my guy. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because people argue down these days. They don't even care. They don't even care if you're right or wrong. They just argue down just because they know you love something so much, and they just want to argue down. So I just will let people know you can't change my mind on Jeff Saturday and Big Q, bro. That's just one of the arguments. Don't even argue with me because you're not gonna change my mind. I'm gonna argue you down to the end because
hey, I'm just saying the stats don't lie on that. The only way Jonathan Taylor gets those yards, get those MVP yards, is because of those guys in front of him. You know. So there's no arguing with the stats there. You know, he's the best running back in the league because those 5 guys in front like actually do their job.
Oh, I got a question for you as a coach. What is the most important position on the field?
Okay, not non-biased, freaking quarterback, man. Freaking quarterback. Because he touched, I know, okay, yeah, the center touches the ball every play, whatever. The quarterback actually calls the offense, right? Because that's a guy that I'm like, hey, if I mess up, I can't think of the right thing. That's the guy I trust to, hey, you're gonna call the play. All right. If I mess up, this is your team, right? Like you're on the face of everything. And our guy Tony, he's a smart young man, a guy that shows up every day, and a guy that never complains, right? Even when this position was in jeopardy, he was like, hey, I'm here. This is my team. I'm gonna work for it. And that he's the hardest working guy on the freaking team. I can't even lie. Right. And,
shout out Tony, man.
Yeah, shout out Tony. Shout out Tony. Don't get your ego too big either. Don't get your ego too big. That's number one. But yeah, hey, that quarterback is the number one position. That's a leader. That's a leader. You know, I mean, if you ask me as personally though, I'm like, hey, left tackle because I love him.
Yeah. So let me give me a top 5. You had to give a top 5. What would that be? So you say quarterback. What's your 2, 3, 4, and 5?
All right.
Personally, now let's take the culture personally. What's your top 5?
Quarterback, middle linebacker, number 2, number 3, center. Number 4, having a solid edge rusher. If you're just one solid edge rusher, all you need is one. You will love more, but any solid edge rusher. That's 4th most important position to me. Number 5 really could be anybody, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say if you got a guy that could catch, it could be a Y, it could be an X, it could be a Z. A guy that can catch. I'm not even thinking about running back. If you have a quarterback and a guy that can catch, you got a team.
That's dope right there. That's dope. Hey, that was a dope answer. I like how you put that together, like. He didn't even go over that. He thought off the fly, y'all. Just let y'all know, like that was off the muscle. So that was impressive, my guy. My boy out here. Hey, interview Jackson, man. So y'all out here, man. Y'all need to interview my boy, man. Shout him out. He ready. You see him. He already ready, man. He got the joint out here, man. So it's a big shout out to you, man. Much appreciate you for having you on the show, bro. Any more stuff you want to tell the people before we wrap this up?
Yeah. So high school players, college players. This doesn't really pertain to guys in the league, but anybody on college and under. Hey, your time's coming. Your time's here. All right. You know, all the time you spend in the weight room since December to all the way till now, it's time to show it, right? Go full speed, go hard, and do not step on any brakes. Hey, I went to the NFL honors last year. Got to talk to a couple guys. I'm not going to disclose their names. My players know who I talked to, but I don't want to put that out there because they were hammered.
Okay.
But I asked them, hey, I'm a second-year incoming coach. Do you have any advice I can bring back to my guys and their brothers? One of them told me, tell them to make as many plays as possible. Tell them to make as many plays as possible. And I told that to my players, and hey, they're going to show up their skills on the field this year, right? And show all the plays they can make. But yeah, that's really it. That's really it.
Hey, that's dope, man. Any shout outs, man? You want to shout out your school, family, anybody you want to shout out, bro?
Well, first of all, hey, shout out Mary Star of the Sea. Thank you, Coach AZ, letting me on your staff. Shout out to all the coaches there, especially KO. You know, it started with me and him. Right? And now look at what we got. We got a whole squad ready to go for us. You know, and yeah, hey, and follow me on Instagram, Wool7.
Yeah, follow my boy, man. I'm gonna put that down below, man. Hey, head coach Jackson in the building, y'all, man. Shout out to head coach Jackson, my boy. O-line, varsity coach Jackson in the building, man.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
your shit, man. Hey, it's good having you, boy. I love your energy, man. Thank you, my boy. Thank you for stepping in the front row, man. Talking your shit, man. We love you, man. I love you. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep being an inspiration. Keep shining your light, bro. If y'all don't know Jackson, man, y'all gotta get to know him, man. This is the funnest, most influential person you could be around, man. He always gonna have positive energy. He always gonna be loving, and it's just down there. Just don't bullshit him, man. You gonna be good. That's it. Just don't bullshit him. You gonna be good, man. So that's it, man. Love, my boy. Hey.
Thank you so much.
Let me get that.